Magic Treehouse Book Number 2, Haunted Castle on Hallows Eve by Mary Pope Osborne. Chapter 13, Jack and Annie's Magic. Jack, Annie, and Teddy crunched through the fallen leaves until they came to Myrna's oak. They found the hidden door near the rope ladder. Teddy pushed on the bark. The door opened. One by one, they stepped into the candlelit hollow of the tree trunk. Merlin was sitting in his tall wooden chair. "So you restored order to the castle," he said calmly. "Yes, sir," said Teddy. "Had to use a bit of magic, but now all is well." "Your rhyming must have improved," Merlin said to Teddy. Teddy grinned sheepishly. "Well, to be truthful, the real magic was not in my rhymes. That was the magic of Jack and Annie's courage and kindness that saved the day, and saved me too." "Indeed," said Merlin. "Aye," said Teddy. "He had a magic as powerful as any sorcerer's rhymes or enchanted hazel twig." Merlin raised a bushy eyebrow. "Enchanted hazel twig," he said. "'Tis only a figure of speech," Teddy said quickly. Merlin turned to Jack and Annie. "I thank you for your help," he said. "All of the relief of Camelot thanks you." "You're welcome," they said. Merlin stood up. "Come along, my boy," he said to Teddy. "I will speed you back to Morgan now. My research is done. We must return these rare books to her library." He reached down and picked up a stack of Asian-looking books from the floor. He piled them into Teddy's arms. Teddy walked erically with his books. Then Jack and Annie followed Merlin out of the heart of the oak. The sun had risen higher in the sky. The woods were still. Teddy peered over the tops of the books. "I suppose we must say goodbye now," he said to Jack and Annie. When will we see you again?" asked Annie. "One dirty cause, I suppose," said Teddy. He looked at Merlin. The magician smiled. "Will you be able to find our way home all right?" Teddy asked them. "Oh, sure," said Jack. "The treehouse will take us back." He and Annie looked up at the magic treehouse at the top of the oak. A sudden gust of wind rustled the leaves. Jack and Annie turned back to Merlin and Teddy, but they were gone. Bright yellow leaves swirled and dust in the spot they had been standing. "Wow," said Annie. "Yeah," said Jack. "Well," said Annie, sighing. "Onward, homeward," said Jack. Annie started up the rope ladder. Jack followed. While they climbed inside the treehouse, Merlin's sleep invitation was fluttering on the floor. Before it could blow into the window, Annie grabbed it. She pointed to the woods Frog Creek. "I wish we could go there," she said. The wind started to blow. The treehouse started to spin. It spun faster and faster. Then everything was still. Absolutely still. Jack opened his eyes. He and Annie sat quietly on the floor of the treehouse for a moment. Jack looked out the window. High overhead, a bird was soaring through the dusky sky. Jack could hardly believe that just a little while ago he had been a bird himself. "Ready to go home?" said Annie. Jack nodded. There's no way to explain what had just happened to them, he thought. There was no way to even talk about it. Annie carefully placed Merlin's autumn leaf in the corner of the treehouse next to the royal Christmas invitation. Then she and Jack climbed down the ladder and started through the woods. In the gathering dark of Halloween night, nothing seemed to be very spooky. Jack knew all the trees. He knew the familiar path out to the street. As he and Annie headed towards home, three creatures stepped onto the sidewalk in front of the dump. It had this witch, a green skeleton, and a huge, hairy eyeball. The creatures cackled and rattled and hissed. Jack and Annie laughed. "Oh, brother," said Jack. "Good costumes," said Annie. Jack and Annie crossed the yard and climbed on their front steps. "Are you ready for trick-or-treating?" said Annie. Jack pushed his gloves into place. I think maybe I'll stay home this year," he said, "and help Mom and Dad give out the treats." "Yeah, maybe I will too," said Annie, "but I think I will wear my vampire princess costume anyway." Jack smiled. "Cool," he said. Annie and Jack stepped inside the warm, cozy house, and close the door against the dark of All Hallows Eve.